What's up, guys? Max here. We're back with another video. This one is a bit of a sad down, kind of a downer video. Has to do with the Greater Gifting event and the crystals and everything that comes out of it. So every year we get this event, and every year for sure there's somebody out there that's trying to figure out a workaround, a cheat to the system to be able to manipulate or improve or just do something that's basically uh, a naughty thing, and that's the lightest possible way of me putting it. And I might not use the word naughty. We're gonna end up going calling it what it is. But this event was very fun. It was very generous. A lot of big contributions from a lot of big whales, which it's kind of like a title that it has here in the community and just in gaming in general. So my account, as you can see it, I'm sitting currently with Doom and Silver Surfer. A lot of the results from these greater gifting crystals were accounts with multiple rank 4s. A lot of it came from a lot of trading, a lot of opening of those greater gifting crystals because they had fragments, resources in them to be able to accumulate enough to get a catalyst to then multiply that catalyst a couple of times to then be able to rank up a champion to rank 4. So I wasn't shy about my own score when it comes to the leaderboards. I placed number 67 with 2.8 million points. At 2.8 million points, it is a lot of points. It is a lot of money invested into the game or just put into the game. Um, and it for sure, it's not the top 10, top 20. I think top 50 or 60 was the ideal scores or brackets you wanted to be, but I got close. I got close with number 67 at 2.8. And I trust that Kabam already filtered and looked at all these accounts because those individual placement points and rank rewards were huge. So we definitely have one of our members here from our alliance, Relax, Zuko, and then also Covert from Relax. And in between, we have somebody, I don't know the name, but from it's TCN. So we're just going to call him TCN because he's from the alliance TCN. Followed with another member from TCN, and just you can see the pattern here. Some of the more known or consider big whales, big alliances with known I'm gonna say it, just whales of accounts, right? People that spend quite a good amount of money inside this game over months and years over playing this game. Now, one of the things that's missing here is a lot of accounts with multiple rank 4s. So individually, this event, it's a trading event. So ideally, if you're opening thousands of greater gifting crystals, you're trading thousands of greater gifting crystals because um, there's been situations. Yes, there were. I think I was in a couple of streams where actual streamers were donated greater gifting crystals, and that was fun. That was like exciting to see the possibility. But even in those streams and in those moments, those specific accounts were only able to reach a certain limit. They didn't make it to the extent that these other accounts actually put themselves at. So this video, I don't want to call out anybody. I think you and I watching this video already know who those people are. They are a lot of big accounts inside our community at the moment that even looking at our leaderboards here, just skimming through them, some of them are in that top 50. So, and have been, and again, I'm not going to point anybody out because this is not the point of the video. This is me just talking about the naughty, the fraud, the outcome that is causing this event that is a negative and downer part of the event that happens. But kudos, super kudos to those guys in the top leaderboards right now, the top 200, top 300 leaderboards that did contribute in an honest matter, the greater gifting crystals and participated in the proper way of participating in this event. They gave out as much or as they received. So that's the point of the event, is to do that. Now, like I said, I understand there's certain situations that where you get a gift and you don't expect one in return. But the amount of greater gifting crystals some of these accounts open to make their accounts the level and rank and prestige and where they're sitting at, they open thousands and thousands of greater gifting crystals. And that is a big alarming concern. Kabam, let's actually jump into the forums. So in the Kabam forums, we have a post here by Kitty Prider saying one of the titles was says, "Hey, no actions are taken to the gift event cheaters." Now, there is a actual official post by Kabam Mike here. It says, to be clear about this, the first round of actions is aimed to those in the rank rewards, but doesn't mean that we won't take action against those that use third-party sellers, bots, etc. To do that, we do need information from our partners throughout and don't have access to that on demand. When they share that info with us, we will take action on both those sold the gifts, which is huge too, because it's a big concern. But the biggest concern here is as well as those who bought them, as we have done in the past. So one of the biggest things and highlights here is pretty known cheaters or fraud or naughty members of our community that have done this in the past have gotten away with it, have gotten some bans, have missed out or just been locked out of the game for a week, a month, and here they are. I've seen it, and unfortunately, in the past I've interacted, meaning we've been in one or two alliances, and I've seen it happen. They go and then all of a sudden they're gone and not playing the game for a week or two, and rumors go around that they were possibly banned and there's screenshots and guess what, they come back. So it's happened. Kabam never comes out and says, hey, these are the accounts we banned, but there's data mine always of the alliances, the accounts that get docked or banned because of some type of violation of terms and services. Now, the piggy right here, right below, makes a comment about this. It says permanent bans have to be on the table. Some of these accounts are definitely years worth of rank fours. A month long slap on the wrist can't be possible. So my biggest concern is not, it is a little bit the gap and the prestige and then the benefit that they're going to have. And honestly, all that has to do with prestige and Alliance Quest. But my biggest concern is how much, knowing what I actually contributed to in trades to get the score that I got, to get the only second rank 4 that I got. I know those accounts had to open multiple thousands and thousands of greater gifting crystals to reap those rewards. And guess what? They're sitting in overflow. They're ranking up champions like crazy. And you would think they would be in the top leaderboards. You would think they would be up there in the top 100. You would see the names. You would see that account that's walking around with 4 rank 4s or even 5 rank 4s at the moment, in the top 100, top 50, top 10, top 5. You would see that account, but you don't, because Kabam already looked at that and acted accordingly. But now we're waiting for them to actually punish them with actual proof that they acquired, to be actually say, hey, yes, we have proof. If you have any doubt and you want to fight it, here's the proof. And this is, you violated our terms and services. And this is why you can't play the game no more, or we're closing your account, or we're removing or reducing the ranks of those champions you did rank up and dropping that down. So that is, I don't know the punishment. I don't know exactly what Kabam's going to be doing, but that gives you some insight of what Kabam is doing. And I hope that those actions really go and actually get implemented really well into those accounts. Because honestly, if I look at our alliance, just to show you, it's someone that I actually know the amount that he contributed into the event, and he's our number 1 leaderboard placer right now at the moment. He's sitting at 15,835 prestige with multiple rank 4s. Now, I saw the trades, I did the trades with him, and he's one of them out of the top 3 that we have here for our friends here from Relax. Here's another one at 15,489 with multiple rank 4s as well. And even just to point out, everybody knows Brutal. Everybody knows Brutal, and he was one of the highest as well, top 40 I think he was 30-ish when it comes to his rewards, and he managed only to squeeze in 3 rank 4s. Is there a possibility for a 4th, or might he be holding off? Who knows? But at the moment, he has 3, and that's the sad part, is that these other accounts, again, I'm gonna hold so back from calling them out on this video, is that they're out there walking around, at the moment for now. If I was them, I'd be scared. I'd be scared that this game that I enjoy playing, because they enjoy it, they're competitive in it, it's gonna, their account that they probably invested money, actual cash into it, but they went and got tempted and took the bait on the temptation, is going to get removed from them. They're not going to have access to their accounts anymore. It's going to get taken away. Or if you're in alliance with them and you're aware of this, but you didn't participate, then you should be concerned of how many of these players are in your alliance, or how many people are actually did the participation of this fraud, of this naughtiness when it comes to the greater gifting crystals. Because it's not just like the advantages that they're getting, it's the amount of greater gifting crystals, and behind those greater gifting crystals are units, and behind these units, whether they're grinded, botted, or purchased, especially the ones that were purchased, guys, we're talking like well over $50,000 in fraud. It's insane. That number is just like very alarming. And that's what's the concern. Like the amount that these accounts have frauded or been participating in bad greater gifting crystals trades or donations to their accounts, because you don't see them trading back. They might have traded maybe a couple of 100,000 points worth of greater gifting crystals, but now you see them, and now that the rank rewards have been paid out and Kabam actually looked and filtered that out, we're just waiting for proof. So those accounts hopefully get punished accordingly. And I wouldn't, with the piggy from the forums, I wouldn't be bad. Let me know what your thoughts are. Should it be a considered permanent ban, or should it be like it's been in the past, where they look at the amount of bans or issues this account has? So if this is their first one or second one, then they give it a week or 2 weeks? Or should we just say, hey, at this point, based on these calculations, you frauded $50,000 worth of greater gifting crystals, because wherever units or any way source you acquire these, should they just be permanently ban accounts, or should they be reduced, those rank ups and those resources taken away from those accounts, and let the account still be with a temporary ban? Again, there's so many options. We can talk about so many possible ways that account can be punished. And honestly, the player behind, the owner behind the account, like I said, I would be scared. And it's we call it a video game. It's just a game, but I'd be more alert, more alarmed. Like, what if the game ever went out for you personally for cheating, for frauding this game? I know they can just easily delete the app and just, hey, well, my account got banned and it's permanently gone, so I'm done with the game. But what if the game, or there was a police involved in this community, went further, like went legally further, and then just it's just not an area or a situation you want to participate. So hopefully we do see some results being clarified here in a couple of weeks, couple of days. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't think they've said it on the forums, but if there's any updates, I'm going to keep an eye on these accounts. Just, I know who they are. Everybody knows who they are, and we'll see what the results are. So again, a little bit of a bummer video, but let me know what you think about that. It's, again, a total of like even higher, but let's just call it $50,000 worth of fraud that these accounts have done, donated towards them in greater gifting crystals, but they never gave that back. They just accepted that, opened the crystals, ranked up the champions, and right now are, happily reaping the rewards. But going to be short lived. So we'll see what happens here in a couple of weeks. But for now, the event's over. The rewards are in. And for those that definitely played it correctly, I know it was a big expense. I feel it. I know you feel it. But let's keep enjoying this game that we love, and let's keep playing it, and let's keep having fun, man. Let's keep grinding out the content. And guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.